Welcome to my late June plot tour. Come see how it's looking. Let's start with this flower bed. You have some beautiful purple roses here, but it is going a bit crazy. I need to work on it. But it looks like the lavender is just about surviving there. This side, there's too much zinc foil invading the bed. Now, this is supposed to be a bed of carrots. Aside from one parsnip that's gone to seed, and I want to collect the seed, there is one, two, I can see 2 or 3 carrots that came up, so yeah, that's not looking great. Here is supposed to be half a bed of parsnips, half a bed of carrots. I've probably got maybe a quarter of a bed of parsnips, and then just a few carrots. So again, not too good. All my potatoes have had, I don't think they've got blight. They need harvesting. They were second early Charlottes, so they have done their growing and it's time to be pulled up. Here we have the leek bed. It's a bit messy. I need to give it a quick weed, but they are coming on nicely. I do have some more spare leeks, so I might put them in another bed. This is an empty bed. I must take apart these frames. Now onto my squash. There. Now can I remember what they are? Aha, that's Merhern squash. They are growing up nicely, going well, and look, I've even got one developing there. On this side, there is butternut butterfly. There, you can see the classic shape, and over here, I assume it's the same because of the shape. So they are starting to climb up. Here I have some, I think it's bush tomatoes. Probably Roma. There isn't really anything apart from the nasturtiums and sunflower growing on this frame. Here, these are honey bear. They are really struggling. It's just not a strong variety. On this side, we've got some butternut butterfly. They're just about starting to get going. This is an empty bed. I need to plant it up. Apart from, look, I have some cucumbers. 2 cucumber plants, 2 little cucumbers there. So those are doing well for being outside. Here, I have Uchiki curry. Some are climbing higher than others, but they're doing okay. Excuse you, bee. Can you see this lovely bee enjoying the nasturtiums? It's one of the reasons I have them on the plot. Anyway, back to the tour. Here, now can we remember what? I can't remember what squash that is, but again, it's starting to climb. Now here, I planted Swiss chard and perpetual spinach, but it keeps just going to seed, so I'm going to have to sow some more. I've harvested most of the broccoli here, I'm starting to get little side shoots, so that's going okay. And this is the herb bed. Some of the lavenders are doing better than others. I know there's a rogue dahlia over there. Got the Coca-Cola plant, the curry, the pineapple sage, normal sage, that's rosemary. Over here, yep, the rest of the herbs are doing well. I think I might have the beginnings of some orange balm because that looks very much like the picture. And then we've got lemon balm and mint. We have apple mint, we have chocolate mint, we have spearmint, we have chives, plain leaf parsley. Thyme is supposed to be coming up, I'm not sure if it is. Coriander, that looks like it's starting to come up. A bit of dill. There's definitely some basil coming up there. Into the greenhouse. So the tomatoes on this side that I didn't know what they were, they are most definitely cordon climbing. Look, we've got tomatoes. This is the melon. It's supposed to be climbing up the back. So the melon is at the back there. Then lots more tomatoes here. I have a different type of melon climbing at the back there. I have a cucumber here. I've already had about 4 off of it, and there are more forming all the way up. That's Marketmore. We have Roma at the front here. This is a bit crowded, but at the back there, that's supposed to be a climbing tomato that I got from Bristol Seed Swap, but it's certainly not a climbing tomato, it's a bush. So yeah, I think that was labelled wrong. So the greenhouse is doing well. I'm just pruning quite regularly to try and keep it manageable. Now behind the greenhouse, the rhubarb's just about surviving, but some kind of wildlife keeps kicking the chippings onto the path all the time. So the bug hotel, I do need to put some more things in for bugs to hide in, but it's gradually filling up. We have the apple tree, which I think has about 1 apple. Cherry, which I got a few cherries off of. The plum, that has had green flower on it, but I think it's mostly sorted out. And the pear over there that's getting swallowed by the brambles. If we come over here, this is the polytunnel that is still not, I haven't got any plastic for it yet, so it's still not a polytunnel. But I have bush tomatoes, peppers, and then cordon, so climbing tomatoes. And that is sweet mixed Raymond. That is for the pepper, not the tomato. Over here, Marmande, sweet bell pepper, and anti-madges for there. So we're starting to get flowers. Considering they're outside, they're doing okay. This is my pond and flower bed, and oh, it is just chockers. The roses have gone over a bit, and I've pruned them back. But they had beautiful, beautiful flat petals on it. But I can't show you any of them because I need some more of them to grow. There is a way in for the wildlife to the pond there. I don't know if they're using it. Looks like I have a sweet pea growing there, which is good. The lupins have gone over, so I will cut those back and see if I can get a second flush. This is my Sweetcorn. I think it might be Swift, but it is literally up to my shoulder already. Not so much by the fence where it's lower, but I think that's because of next door's raspberries kind of invading the root space. I've got a few courgettes starting to form there. I have lots of peas forming, so that's grown nicely up to there. If we go into the brassica tent, not so much to see in here because I have harvested a couple of cabbages that were here. I've been harvesting the swede. Kale's getting a bit decimated by the slugs. I've already got some purple sprouting broccoli flowering there because I sowed it in February, so I'll have to sow some more. I've got some lovely big swede growing. So I've been gradually picking those, but I do need to pull up these raspberries and keep sowing more brassicas to come in here. Let's come out of the tent. These were the bubbleberries, and yeah, aside from they've got a bit too crazy, the fruits, it took 3 years for it to fruit, and they're very small, so these are coming up. I will replace with a different variety. The rest of the normal strawberries, I got a few, but again there's too much zinc foil in this bed. So, and I don't know if it's a mouse or a vole, but I did see it one time. It keeps picking them and storing them in one pile. This bed used to be waist high. As you can see, I've chopped down the weeds. This is what I call my messy bed. It hasn't been properly even weeded properly and thoroughly for over a year. So I will rip that out and start again with that bed. I've got more peas here. These are alderman. The other pea was, I think, Robinson. I've been picking loads of these taper berries. Looks like I got some more to pick. Maybe not today, but tomorrow. I've also just started to pick a few gooseberries, but they're just starting to be red enough. Again, with the black currants, I picked a load yesterday, but there is still more, if I can find them. There. There was more starting to ripen up. They're not quite black enough yet. These are my autumn raspberries, and I'm starting to get, most of them are red, but here is a golden one. Nice and sweet. They look like they might just about be ready. The thornless blackberry that's along the fence, we're just starting to get, yeah, maybe just about. Some of them are ripe. Maybe tomorrow I can pick those. And, this is the summer fruiting raspberries, and I've been picking lots of them. They don't look the healthiest, but I have been picking. I'm eating. This area doesn't look as good as it did because I need to take another frame apart. There's a poppy in the pot of soil there that's gone nuts, so it needs a bit of taming. But my seed table has proved to be useful because those leeks haven't gone out yet and there's a bit of apple mint there. The shed seems to be holding up, and these plants are surviving. I haven't seen any flowers yet, but considering there's not a lot of soil in those pots, they are surviving. So at this time of the year, it's hard to keep up with everything. Harvesting, keeping the weeds down, watering, but it's looking okay, and I am getting a reasonable harvest. So thank you for watching. Bye for now. Morning. I thought I should give you a quick tour of what's going on at the back of the garden. It's not brilliant, but it's getting there. Let me show you. So the chard has gone to seed, but I've left it to go to seed because I want to collect the seed. I think it's fennel has also gone to seed, so I'm going to get a load of seeds there. I pulled up the garlic that was here. The overwintering onions, they've all gone to flower. I've given up on those. The strawberries didn't do brilliantly at the back, but they are working as ground cover. The onions have started falling over, so I need a few dry days to be able to dry those out so then I can pull them up. The Sarpomira potatoes, they're growing okay, but some of them have got these spots on them. Don't think it's blight, but because it's not on the stems. But that's not great. And these are my Queensland blue squash. They're starting to run now, I think is the right word. See, that's going towards the greenhouse. That's all the weeds I pulled up from the potatoes and the squash. So now it gives the squash a bit more room to grow. And the grapevine, it's doing its thing. I still haven't built the rest of the frame for that. I'm drying out the garlic in the greenhouse, so we'll see how that dries. I'd like to space it out a bit more than that though. So despite the chaos, I still get the occasional nice ripe strawberry. That's nice. And there's another one. You know, I think the wildlife are digging through again. Look at that. Is that the foxes? Probably. Gonna have to put some big stones there because they keep digging up and knocking over everything in my garden. So it may not be perfect, but it's growing. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.